you can read the question for yourself. Okay, so there's a simple interest formula. They're looking for the I, so they gave you that, they gave you the P, they gave you the N. Solve your equation. The first thing you do is you divide the 50,000 down, okay, then you subtract the 1, then you divide by the 4, and then don't forget to times by the 100. So that was the answer. Okay, you've got to convert an 11% per annum compounded semi-annually to an equivalent compounded weekly. Alright, here is the semi-annually scenario, okay? 11% divide by 2, alright, and we've just put it in for 1 year, but you've got to times by 2, okay? That will be equal to this other one, 1 plus some interest rate divided by 52, also for 1 year times 52, alright. So all I did was I did that there on my calculator, I got that, alright. Then you got to get rid of this 52 up here, so you find the 52 root, get your answer, leaves you with that. Then you take the 1 across, then you multiply by the 52, and finally don't forget to times by 100 to get your interest rate. Okay, so there's the answer there. Number 3 was the timeline. Okay, there's the answer for you. It was a bit different because they didn't tell you what this was. They didn't tell you how much you put in, but they do tell you that in the end he had 12,911. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do that you can do is just work out what this 4,000 became after 2 years at that interest rate, and it was that. Alright, so now what happened was some amount was added to this, and that became the present value for the rest of the sum. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and find that present, knowing what the future was and knowing what the interest rate and the number of years is. So there's the equation. The only thing I don't know is this P. So I stick it into the formula. Remember, with simple interest, and you end up with P becoming 8,494. Alright, but don't forget that there was already 4,900 Rand in the account after 2 years. So Aaron added to that 4,000 and it became this 8,000. So the difference between these two numbers here is what Aaron added after the second year, which was 3,515 Rand. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, hey, WhatsApp me. Guys, this number 4 is quite tricky. You have to really understand how hire purchase works to know what to do here. First of all, if she paid 250 over 2 years, it means that she paid 6,000 Rand. That's what she paid. But remember, she did it on HP, so she paid interest. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to find out what was that 6,000 Rand before all the interest got put onto it. So the 6,000 is your future, and I'm looking for present. So you put it into the simple interest formula with your 16%, 2 years. Okay, remember it's always simple interest with HP, and it ends the original value ends up being 4545.45. So guys, this is actually what she owed, This is what she owed. But because of HP, she paid 6,000. So this was actually the selling price. But don't forget the deposit that she paid. So this is what the laptop initially was, plus the deposit she paid. So when you add the deposit of 450 onto that, you'll get this 4995. That is what the selling price of the laptop was.